Today we are going to be making a very simple traditional pasta, which is spaghetti with garlic and oil. But we're going to be adding 2 additional ingredients, which is going to kick it up a bit and make it into a gourmet meal. So in a minute, I will show you those 2 ingredients. Stay with us. Luigi and I are so excited to welcome you all into our home today. We normally go outside dining and show you various places of dining here in Florida, but today's a little chilly, so we need some comfort food, and we decided to make spaghetti con aglio and olio, garlic and oil, and we're going to be starting the process. The first thing is you need the ingredients, and we have some spaghetti rigati here, which is thick spaghetti, but you don't have to use the spaghetti. You could use linguine, fettuccine, or even the thin angel hair pasta. But we like the spaghetti, and I do like a little bit thicker spaghetti, or they call it also sometimes a restaurant style. So here we have the spaghetti. Leave the pasta whole. Do not break the pasta. That's my recommendation. We have some chili peppers right here. We also have crushed red pepper. If you don't have the chili peppers, you could use crushed red pepper, and you could also get little packets of red pepper. Now, like mentioned before, this is a simple pasta. The ingredients are not expensive ingredients, and they're fairly available in any supermarket. And the 2 ingredients which I will be adding today is the sun-dried tomatoes and Spanish olives, or olives stuffed with pimento. Now we also have stuffed olives with lemon, which is also a great substitution. You don't have to do that, but I do like the pimento olives, parsley, and the main ingredient, garlic. Do not forget the garlic, because what is pasta with aglio and olio, with garlic and oil, without the garlic? We're going to be chopping the garlic, but before I do that, I do want to show you that we do want to have a pot of water ready to cook the pasta. It doesn't have to be too big of a pot. It all depends on the amount of pasta you're going to be making. Today, Luigi and I were going to be making just a half a pack of pasta, and you also need a skillet. And those are the items that you need to start this pasta. So as we wait for the water to boil for the pasta, we're going to start off on the garlic, a whole bowl of garlic. We're not going to use it all, because remember, this is just a half a pack of pasta, and it's just for me and Luigi. Unless you have children and family coming over, you may need a whole lot of garlic. But for today, we're just going to be using maybe, what do you say, Louis? 5? About 5 pieces?
I love garlic. You could put the whole head for me.
Put it all? Okay. 5 pieces is good enough. Okay, and the simple way of chopping garlic is you just take it, crush it, and all this skin comes off nice and easy. And you put that aside, skin off, and put it aside. And continue the process until you have your garlic ready. Yes, sometimes the skin gets on your hand and it sticks. That's why it's good to have your hands a little dry. It's still food. And how we chop the garlic, it's either you could chop it and just keep chopping the garlic. Oh, there's a little skin here. You could also use this if you prefer a crusher. What I like is instead of just chopping the garlic, I like a little bit of bigger pieces. So what I like to do is I like to do this. I like to see the garlic. Some people like it all finely chopped, but I like to do a couple of pieces that are just cut up like this way to show the garlic. Excellent. Garlic is excellent for you. It's antioxidants, and it's good for your health. Kills bacteria. So the more the garlic, the better. This pasta is so much fun to make, and it does have a history. in Italy, they do this type of pasta when you have company over and it's late at night and your company gets hungry. So instead of going and ordering pizza, what you do is you make this pasta. So it could be midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that's what they do in Italy. They say, let's make a spaghettata. And this is what it is. A spaghettata is pasta with garlic and oil. And you have a late night dinner and everyone enjoys it. And don't be afraid of the carbs, because the carbs at that later night, it will make you sleep. Here we go. I think that this is good enough. And we have enough amount of garlic. Now, never clean the board with your knife. It will make your knife dull. So we're just gonna put this on the side. And just put this on the side. And we're gonna chop some parsley. Here we have some fresh parsley. Oh, it smells really good. I love parsley. Oh, I hear the water. And I'm just gonna check on the water here. Now, I do have a question. And one of the questions that I have is, when do you put the salt in the pasta? I see a lot of videos, a lot of cooking shows that as soon as the water starts boiling, they add the salt. I like to do what my mom used to do, and she would put the pasta and then put the salt. And what I found out is that when you put the salt in the water, it makes the temperature different than when you dunk the pasta. So for me, it's a tradition that I have, as this is a traditional pasta. My tradition is not to put the salt yet in the water. I'll put the salt after the pasta. So let's keep chopping this. And very simple. I like to keep some of the stems too, because this gives it flavor. And just chop the parsley also. Once you have everything ready, the process is so easy. And remember, this is an easy pasta that you could make in less than 15 minutes. As long as you have the water that's boiling, and then the pasta is ready. So we are ready to put the pasta. The water is boiling here. Do not add olive oil. People like to add oil to the water. You don't need that. I don't know where that came from, but we don't need it. So put in the pasta. Of course, it's spaghetti. We're not going to break the pasta. It retains more flavor. Just bring everything in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to use your hands, because without using your hands, you're not going to be cooking well. And now I'll add my salt. What I'm used to is throwing it just that way, the salt, a little salt, but like a tablespoon is good. Just a little bit of salt. Mix the pasta. Otherwise it will stick. Okay. And as this is cooking, we're gonna prepare the rest. Just here for when it starts boiling more. So here we go. We're gonna do the garlic and oil. We're gonna use olive oil. Now, it's important to use good olive oil. Do not use blended oils. It doesn't have to be imported from Italy. Even a California oil is really good, just as long as it's pure virgin olive oil, not the blended. And be generous with the oil, because this is pasta with garlic and oil is a main ingredient. We're just gonna keep it like that until we cook the garlic and all the ingredients, and then we're gonna add more oil to the pasta later on. Okay, so we have that going. Okay. As the pasta is cooking and the oil is heating up, we're gonna prepare these beautiful sun-dried tomatoes. Just cut them in slivers. Now you may find also sun-dried tomatoes from a jar with the olive oil. You don't need that. If you could get the dry ones, I got these in a supermarket. And they're what, maybe $3? Because usually the ones in the jar, they're more expensive. Again, this is a traditional pasta, not expensive. It's not gonna break your bank to make this dish. Okay.
But it's delicious.
But it's delicious. We're also gonna be preparing some olives. Okay, and we're just gonna, also the olives, we're gonna cut them in rounds. Oh, there's some parsley there. That's how we're gonna do the olives. And it looks like the oil is heating up. Let's mix the pasta. And you want the pasta to cook al dente. Al dente means to the teeth, which is
about 11, 12 minutes.
even less for al dente. And al dente is that you still want that, you don't want it mushy. You still want that little, like a little hard on your teeth. That's what al dente is, not too mushy. Okay, so we got the garlic. And you don't want the garlic to burn. Make sure you stay on top of it that the garlic does not burn. And now we're gonna add some of this, these babies here, the spiciness, the chili peppers.
But then, of course, if you don't want
You could,
spicy, you don't have to. Put it
right,
in.
you don't have to put this. You could put the regular crushed red pepper. I like it. I'm gonna chop some, but I also like to put a little bit whole. This is just for flavor, the spiciness. Okay. And okay, do not burn the garlic, so we're just gonna leave this out a bit. Okay, so we got more olives here. Looks like the pasta is almost done. So here we go. We are gonna be adding the sun-dried tomatoes, the olives. Oh, this is good. This is good. Some more. And we're gonna add some parsley. Not all of it. Nice bunch of parsley. So in order for you to stop the garlic from burning, we're going to be using the cooking water from the pasta and add some in. So that way it stops the garlic from burning and it gives it a nice juice to the pasta. What a nice combination. We're going to taste the pasta. Capers, not today. I did not introduce capers into the ingredients, so next time. How do you taste the pasta? You try to get a string out. That's how you do it. I'm just gonna do this. It's al dente. So, I like a little spice. This is awesome. And I'm gonna put a little bit more water. Here we go. Just look at those colors there. Beautiful colors. A simple pasta gourmet meal. So now we're gonna combine the pasta. This is off. And you don't need to drain the pasta. You could just grab it from the water because remember, you are going to need that water. Here we go. 1, 2. Just got to get all that pasta in there. I am hungry. I am so looking forward to this. Let's put this here. Let's combine this. So even though I put all that red pepper, I'm still gonna put a little bit of black pepper. There you go. Okay, where's my... I'm just gonna combine all of this. Look at this. Beautiful. How awesome is that? So put that down. And we are ready to serve. Look at that nice combination. Remember, keep the water just in case the pasta gets too dry. You could always add a little bit more water. And here we go. We're gonna serve this on a plate. Let's shut this off. Look at that. Now we're ready to place the pasta in a plate. Wow, this is enough for like 6 people. I hope you're hungry, Louie. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
I think I can handle it.
All right. Now you could add a little bit more water if you do want some juice. Well, we're a family here, so it doesn't have to look fancy. I'm just gonna grab all the remaining pasta. And it does take an art. To twirl the pasta with the fork. But that comes with experience. Okay, so I'm gonna get all this good stuff on the plate. Ah, wow. Look at that good stuff. Amazing. You could also add a little bit more water on the pan if you like a little bit more juice. I'm going to be putting a little bit more olive oil. Now hold on a moment because there's an extra item that we need to put on this pasta. So we have our spaghetti with aglio and olio, garlic and oil, with a little kick with the sun-dried tomatoes and olives. And what Luigi likes is to put the Parmigiano cheese. So he's adding some fresh Parmigiano. However, I like to do something else. So while Luigi puts Parmigiano on his pasta, I love lemon. And I'm just grating some lemon peel, and this gives it such a nice flavor also. You need to try it. Just a little bit of a lemon zest. Awesome.
Okay.
Luigi, what do you think of the pasta with garlic and oil?
All right, it's try time. I mean, you know, I had this so many times from Francesca. She does it so well. I don't have to try. I know it's definitely a very good pasta. Very good. You can try this. You can do it. It's very, very simple. And if you do, leave us a comment down below. We'd like to hear from you how it turned out to be.
A good hearty meal. Buon appetito.